Oh, sorry. Welcome to Little Brother. The country is at a standstill, but nothing's going to stop BBLB unless I can't get in, of course. Despite the havoc here at HQ, this lot have braved the blizzards. They're the wildest BB fanatics yet. It's the BBLB audience, everybody. Calm yourselves. I just wiped my feet on the mat there. It's a health and safety issue. Everything's going to be all right, everybody. Joining us tonight is Big Brother's very own interactive know-it-all, Emma Willis, everybody. She looks so beautiful, and less beautiful, our Mancunian mega brain and last year's Celeb BB runner-up, Terry Christian, everybody. Still looks sweet. Yeah, you're a beautiful man, just slightly less beautiful than Emma Willis. Now, they can both talk for Britain, but we still want to know what you guys at home are thinking. This is how to get in touch. Call 0871 200 1040. Text studio and your comment to 84444. Email channel4.com/bigbrother or follow us at official BBLB. And as always, reporting from his very own hovel, it's our fountain of knowledge, Monsieur Brian Bello.
Okay, John.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof. Brian, what's happening in the house, sausage?
Well, George, at 12:45 p.m, Stephanie was talking about how much she enjoys skydiving, and at 1:11 p.m, Soph revealed that she wore a white tracksuit to her sister's wedding.
Are we not loving that information, guys? What else is what's going on in your quad split?
Okay, at 14:06, Dane picked up the snow dog in the garden and its leg fell off, and at 4:39, the housemates were speculating as who left the floater in the toilet.
Oh, that's disgusting, Brian.
That's just rank.
That is disgusting. We're going to be checking back in with Brian a little bit later on. Make sure you keep your hands well above the covers, mate. Woof, woof, yeah. It's time now for BBLB's Hot News, everybody. Now, first up at 2:27 p.m. yesterday, professional cage fighter Alex Reid took a boxing lesson from a biblical bruiser.
Stephen's teaching Alex how to box now.
Seriously? Get out of here.
Tyson showed me keep the elbow almost to the body. Now watch. Ready?
Yeah.
He keeps it pinned to himself almost.
He's a professional fighter, isn't he?
Yeah. Stephen's teaching him.
If I put it to my body and stand up.
Yeah. Absolute Don. So apparently Mike Tyson, former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, punched like a donkey. Now, it seems Baldwin is getting too much for fellow American Heidi. It's only day 4, but it looks like she'd easily do another 3 years hard time just to escape him.
He's unbelievable. He is. He's totally like half
I love you two together, man. I'm just going to lock you two in the room.
He's like half a man to me. I cannot believe it. I would kill myself if I was alone with him. Oh, my God.
I can't wait for you two to get closer, man. I really can't.
Oh, it's impossible. I can't be around people like that. It was like this local snitch.
Oh, Heidi Fleiss. Heidi Glum, more like. Hey. And now, meanwhile, Vinny isn't the only one craving some alone time. The mega-hard former football nut job is going out of his bird box.
I tried to put, like, a bird table down today to see if that little robin out there that keeps singing would come down. If this snow stops and the birds are hungry, and I can get them down on that bird table, then it will pass the time just watching them.
Vinny's a twitcher. Who'd have thought, guys? So far, he's already spotted a lark, stork and 2 smoking blue tits. Get it? Lock, stock and 2 smoking? Yeah, all right. Better than that. Next up, yesterday we revealed that Base Hunter failed the Tree of Temptation task, everybody. Nightmare. I can now show you the punishment that Big Brother picked for him and his little mate Sov.
Oh, my God.
You know what they're going to do, don't you?
I think I know that.
They're going to drive us crazy. Oh, gosh. They're going to keep going. Oh, please, I hate...
I'm sorry.
We could be in here for hours.
Yeah, I know.
All I ever wanted. Why did you ever make this song?
Come on, everybody. Let's have a bit of this. Hey? Right, I think that'll do now. I think that'll do. Apparently, though, they were planning on putting a Sovereign track in there, but no one could remember one. Come on, Happy New Year! Breaking news just in, by the way, everybody. Oh, we've got an update on the Base Hunter Katya situation. Shall we have a little look? Yes, yes.
No, Jonas isn't my type. He's too clean cut. Less. Way too clean cut for me.
Not her type. What do we reckon, guys? Lies! Do we think they're going to get it on? Do we want them to get it on? Can't think of anything else to say? Yes, that's it for the news. Now time for the weather. Oh, it's proper icy. Time now to dissect the latest house action. She's the face of Big Brother Interactive, and she's guaranteed to get you clicking your mouse. It's Emma Willis, everybody. He's the original Christian preacher man who loves forcing it down everyone's throat. It's Terry Christian, everybody. Come on. How are we, guys?
Good, how are you?
Are we not loving it?
Loving it!
Is it not the best series ever of Celeb Big Brother?
It is,
Even better than when Terry was in.
Terry.
Terry.
I love the lineup. I think it's brilliant. Brilliant.
Terry, do you think it's better, this lineup?
I think it's a weird one, because it's half a Celeb Big Brother, half a normal Big Brother, because some of them, they kind of like the normal Big Brother lot, you know, they're scared, they're treading on eggshells around some of the other ones, aren't they? Scared to say out. I think it's funny, though, that old Steve Baldwin's getting all the stick.
Well, he's a bit of a nightmare, don't you think?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, what the guy is, he believes in Jesus, loving everybody, and he's getting all the stick. Meanwhile, the bloke who nearly bit someone's nose off, the woman who ran a brothel...
We don't know that they did all
it was in the
things
paper.
Officially. Yeah.
Yes, we've seen the photos, yes. Ran a brothel. The guy who can't talk without talking about playing with himself and farting, and then the one who was going out with the 62-year-old, they're all fine.
OK, so this is good, then.
There's something wrong with British society.
Yeah, OK, so you like Stephen, then?
I think he's going to be absolute gold dust.
He's going to be great. Of course he's going to be gold dust. Don't worry about that. So who don't you like?
Well, I don't dislike any of them. I think when I watch Nicola T and Lady Sovereign, I'm still waiting for one of them to say something of micro-interest.
Right. She's quite a bright girl, though.
Who?
Lady Sovereign. She genuinely is quite a bright girl.
Bright with nothing to say.
No, but she is bright. Is there anybody...
Big in Neasden, I believe.
Yeah.
But not further north than Watford.
Emma, is there anybody you like in there, Em?
I love Stephen as well. I'm totally, loving him. I don't think he's all about, you know, kind of reading from the Bible and all that. There are some little bits that you see, you know, every now and then when you're at work back there. He's really funny.
And he's a bit mad.
He is.
He's a bit mad.
Want that.
No, well, that's why you need
it.
He's being himself, though, isn't he?
Do you think it's... I mean, he walked off a reality show before. Do you think that's because he irritates everybody?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I think, again, what is lacking in the house at the moment... I mean, I spent a week with Vinnie Jones in Mauritius doing a Soccer Sevens back in '97, and he likes the banter, Vinnie. And at the moment, because some of them are being too cautious... There's no kind of taking the mickey going on. There's a lot going on behind each other's backs.
Right. So do you think that'll even out? What was it like when you were in there?
Well, we had a laugh, you know, there was more banter and everyone was a bit more forthcoming, you know, and we took the mickey out of each other mercilessly, almost from day one.
Do you think we're going to see another side of it? Because obviously, you know, we have this kind of impression he's this big, hard guy, but already there I'm seeing him, he's talking about he's going out and putting little bird baths out for the birdies.
He goes shooting, doesn't he?
Right, OK, so...
Probably for target practice.
Right, so he's just kind of teeing them up a little bit, yeah?
Eat them when they're short of rations, when they fail the task.
And what about Heidi Fleiss? Because I think she's an incredibly interesting lady, but she's just kind of staying in bed, really.
I know, but I think we're going to get more from her. I think you know, as time goes by, she's going to get more and more interesting. More of her stories are going to come
She
out.
does look tired, though.
She does.
That's a lovely look, that one there. She'll be happy with that.
She looks like she's been in a few tight corners in her time.
We'll get her a little mug made up with that on the front when she comes in.
I think she's going to bring us the juice to the show.
What? Apparently that is a moving image, by the way, guys. That's not frozen. What do you make of Stephanie and Cisco's relationship? Oh, she's lovely, isn't she, eh? What about Stephanie and Cisco?
Well, again, Cisco's like that all the time. Yeah. It's almost like a cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd drive you mad to be like that in the pub. Sit down, you give me jittery.
He's sold, I mean, like, his solo album sold about 6 million records, and he sold loads more before that, and he keeps on bursting into song, and then they all clap him like someone's little brother, like he's done something very good. Like, well, he is a professional singer, has been for the last 15 years. It's not a massive surprise.
It's all a bit annoyingly warbly, though, isn't it?
It's a little bit warbly.
He's not Otis Redding, is he?
No, he's not. He's not.
But I do like Stephanie, only because she's very direct. So, you know, for all the kind of poshness
She's a
and everything.
lady, man.
Yeah, she's direct. She says what she thinks, and you know, she might spark a bit of interesting conversation.
I think she probably will. OK, we're going to come back to you shortly. And now, last weekend, the celebs rocked up with loads and loads of gear to take into the house. But Big Brother took a butcher's at some of it, and he said no. Terry, as a former housemate and a man who knows about confiscated goods, you know the importance of having your favourite things in the house. So let's take a little look at what they brought with them and what got confiscated. Terry, come on down, mate. Righty-ho. First up, we have a pair of man-baby long johns. Who could they possibly belong to, everybody? Who do we think? We think Cisco. I'll tell you what, it was Cisco. And do you think they got let into the house? Huh? Yes, they are. They were let into the house. The long johns were let into the house. Next up, we've got a battery-operated nasal trimmer. Terry, who do you think that might belong to?
Stephanie Beecham.
Oh, you wait till she gets out, mate. No, I'm afraid...
Get older, you get hairier.
I'm afraid you're wrong. It actually belongs to Cisco also. Do you want to know? Do you want to know if they were allowed to go into the house? They weren't allowed to go into the house. Cisco also took in 2 shower caps and 12 white tank tops. All right, how about that?
Lovely.
Next up, we've got these little beauties, some warm winter boots. Who do we think they belong to, everybody? Huh?
Vinnie Jones.
No, they're too small for Vinnie Jones. They actually belong to Heidi Fleiss. She took 11 pairs into the house, everybody. Emma, where's Emma gone? Emma, she's gone. It's all right, I was going to ask you a question, babe, but you're having a bit of time out. Now, since she hasn't moved out of bed, I don't really know why she needs 11 pairs of shoes, right? Now, next up, we've got some golf balls over here. Look at these little beauties. Who do we think's a big golf player? We think Vinny. What do you think, Terry?
I think every ex-footballer, and he does sort of qualify, although I saw him play.
Oh, come on.
When he trapped the ball, it went further than my shot.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
That's
he
like
was a bit
football
rubbish.
banter, by the way, girls.
Yeah.
Just in case you don't
Every
understand.
footballer plays golf, don't they?
Yeah. They belong to Stephen, I'm afraid, but he didn't bring a club, so Big Brother didn't let him take him in.
Confiscated because you're not allowed to have fun.
Yes, you're exactly right about that. Now, one man also brought a lot of stuff in. A strip club VIP card. He brought in 11 marker pens. Here's some of them like that. He brought in a whole bunch of bow ties. He brought in a radio transmitter. Have a look at this. Or he tried to bring in, rather. He tried to bring in a dictaphone, yeah? What else did he bring in? Oh, some other stuff. Some tickets and all the rest of it. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of other stuff. Who do we think tried to bring that lot in? Jonas, what do we think?
Yes, it's got to be Jonas, and his dictaphone. Finger like everyone else.
Yes,
no?
yeah. He did. It was Jonas, everybody. Good news. He also tried to bring in 2 packets of condoms. How about that, everybody? Right, next up, this little beauty. Now, sometimes you can't prepare for everything in the house, but a hemorrhoid cream. Who do we think brought that in?
Well, do you know what? I had a little problem many years ago. You can have an operation, done half hurt though, but it's if you do a lot of flying. So I think that this would have been Vinny's, because he's always jetting back and forth.
You think it's Vinny's? Who do we think the hemorrhoid cream belongs to? Huh? Stephanie? It's Vinnie Jones, everybody, I'm afraid. Sorry. Well, I know we're having a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. But it's now time for us to stop BBLB shopping. So it's almost time for a break, but not before another house update from Brian Bello. Brian, what the hell's going on in there?
You never guess what's happening in the house, George. At 4:41 p.m, Nicola grossed the other housemates out by saying, "I've got to go to the toilet, I've got a turtle head." That's just wrong.
It's nice, isn't it, eh? Just keep on learning, Brian. More of that in part 2. See you in 4. Welcome back to Little Brother, the show once described as similar to the One Show, only 1,000,000 times better. Now, all week we've been sending you questions, or rather you've been sending in questions for the housemates, and yesterday we hijacked the diary room and asked them BBLB style. Take a look at this.
Is the instant coffee good enough for you?
How do I answer this question? The coffee you're giving us is so, compared to my normal coffee regime, the coffee you're serving us is so, without sugar, mind you, is so inconceivably horrific. So, it's almost a torture. It's almost a terrorist-like torture that we have to consume that product.
Now, if you've got a question burning inside that you want to unleash on one of our housemates, then log onto our website and follow the links. Time now for the lady who spends more time online than a teenage goth in the suburbs. It's Big Brother Interactive's very own Emma Willis!
Hello, my love!
Mwah.
Hello, darling!
So, what the hell's going on the internet?
There's loads going on the internet. All the latest scoop is on the internet.
Have you got any stats for us, Emma?
I've got loads of stats for you.
Hit us up with the first stat, please.
Right, we look all the time at how many clicks each housemate is getting for the most and least popular.
OK.
So on day 1, Nicola was the most popular.
OK, so then we've got our little chart there. Nicola's right up the top.
She had around 30,000 hits.
That's good hits.
That's
Did we like Nicola, guys? Did we like Nicola day 1?
We did like Nicola day 1, but we were not liking on day 1 Dane.
Oh.
He didn't get as many. He only got 14,000 hits. Now, I'm not sure why this is.
Right, so Dane is essentially half as popular as Nicola.
He is. Maybe because people know him the most.
He's more established. We've known Dane for a few years. Do we even like Dane, everybody? I don't know if that's a yes or a no. I'm not really sure.
I think people are giving him a hard time.
Dane's a lovely guy.
He's done nothing wrong.
Dane's a really nice guy. So what happens on day 2?
OK, so on day 2, it all changed. Katia became the most popular housemate.
Why on earth is that, Emma?
Well, she had 13,000 hits.
Yeah.
Still less than what Dane had on the first day, and he was the least. But I think it's because she suddenly had this romance blossoming, or even if it's not a romance,
something happening.
There's love in the air,
right, okay.
or fake love in the air.
Because when she first went into
whatever.
the house, like even Davina was saying, she went, oh, I don't really know, why she's there. She just went out with Ronnie Stone. She got a lot of booze, and all of a sudden, day 2, she's top of the list.
She's top of the chart, but poor Dane is still at the bottom.
Poor Dane.
That's a shame.
Are we interested in Katia, by the way? Then? Are we interested? Do we think? I mean, if she goes out with Base Hunter, can we keep her there, or should she? No. Right, even if she goes out with Base Hunter, let's go to day 3.
OK, day 3, nothing really changes. Katia's still up there.
Katia's still at the top.
But the romance is, we kind
Hang
of
on,
want
why
this
is
love,
Vinny's down the bottom as well? Surely Vinny's one of the most...
Vinny is down the bottom. He's the most well-known of the housemates, and I think that's why, along with Dane, we know lots about him, so we don't need to find out new things about him.
Right,
so I think that's why he's only just above Dane.
And as far as I understand it, if I want to be right up to the minute with Big Brother, I need to be online, right? Because you've got all kinds of exclusives, right?
We've got exclusives. I went into the house and had a look round before anybody else. Which is really nice.
This is Big Brother's biggest fan after Brian, so I'm sure she was going crazy in there.
Apart from these lot in
Have
here.
you got? I think you've got something you want to show us, don't you?
I have. I've got a little clip of the task today, which is the hunk-off.
Oh, let's have a little look.
Today, 5 male housemates will take part in the first ever Celebrity Big Brother hunk-off.
Honk off.
Honk or hunk?
Hunk.
Hulk.
Oh, that's pretty good exclusive stuff, isn't it? The Hulk off. But unfortunately, Emma, we can do a little bit better than that. Brian, what have you got for us?
Yes, George, I can exclusively reveal what they were wearing in the task.
Oh, come on then.
It's all in this bad boy. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, my boyhood. Oh. Oh my good God. It's lovely. It's perfect.
Too small.
No.
And
the others aren't too
big.
small.
No, it's too big.
Huh?
Oh,
You're exclusive.
but
What are you talking about, Willis?
Alex has been. Oh.
Hey?
Alex has been stuffing his with fruit.
Well, yeah, good for him. Now it's near the end of this show, but before we go, we've got another highlight of the day.
Hasbe highlight of the day. Hasbe highlight of the day. Hasbe highlight of the day.
My sister and I used to make up country and western songs as well. Things like, I bore your children, now I'm boring you. That sort of thing, you know.
Hasbe highlight of the day. Hasbe highlight of the day. Yeah.
That is a great song. Why she didn't have a big career, I don't know. That's it for today. Big up to Emma Willis, Terry Christian, our BB Big Dog Brian Fellow, our studio audience, and of course you guys for watching. Make sure you don't miss the main show, 10 p.m. tonight on Channel 4. And we'll be back with another dose of house action tomorrow here, E4, 6 o'clock, with Tara Palmer-Tompkins and David Schneider and the big mother, Davina McCall. Don't even think about missing it. Take care.